Welcome back. My final tipping point tonight, threatening to kidnap a woman, an immigrant woman no less, and forcing her into sex slavery? Well, that's just another day in the life of the hypocritical left. But it's what we heard this weekend from the rapper Lil Bow Wow. He was talking about First Lady Melania Trump. Look at his tweet. 2.5 million women across America turned out on our streets after Donald Trump's inauguration to show us their disapproval of his election, to protest Trump's misogyny, they told us. Thousands of women skipped work just this past March 8th, the now infamous Day Without a Woman, to whine about their salaries and make sure men in the workplace, otherwise known to the feminists as the oppressive patriarchy, properly appreciate ladies at work. Side note, if you want to be appreciated at work, show up and do your work. But let's take off what bothers these feminists. These feminists claim they have issues with misogyny, unfair treatment of women compared to men, and degrading and demeaning comments about women by men. Threatening to kidnap a woman, an immigrant, and force her into sex slavery. That doesn't qualify as misogynistic, demeaning, disgusting, poisonous sexism? Look, this is what it comes down to. Republicans aren't allowed to talk about radical Islam because inner city violence is worse. Republicans aren't allowed to support the Second Amendment because gun violence kills so many people. Republicans aren't allowed to talk about the destruction and gang violence in our inner cities because that doesn't represent the black community. Republicans aren't allowed to support a border wall because that's xenophobic. Republicans aren't allowed to be wary of terrorists trying to infiltrate Syrian refugees because that's anti-immigrant. But when a black rapper with 16 million followers on Twitter releases a new music video and simulates the assassination of the President of the United States, when a singer known for wearing a metal brassiere and singing about her sexual exploits threatens to bomb the White House, when a feminist comedian says she wants to stage a military coup against our democratically elected president, when a young rapper blasts out to his 3.2 million followers on Twitter a threat to kidnap the First Lady of the United States, a woman, an immigrant, and force her into sex slavery, a xenophobic, misogynistic, anti-woman, degrading, demeaning, living example of the oppressive patriarchy, the liberal progressive left and their feminist lackeys say nothing? And that's my final point. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. If you liked the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. In the meantime, catch us live here tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, and until then, have a good night.